7 types of land that you should never buy in Ghana, or else you are going to lose your money. Welcome back to this YouTube channel, OLAMOSH of Ghana, where we talk about everything real estate here in Ghana or there in Ghana and beyond. If you're someone that is planning to buy a land, or you've already bought a land, then this video is important for you to watch from the beginning to the end. This will really help you a lot. I've noted them down and I will be reading them out to you. These 7 types of land, don't near them. No matter how they try to convince you, run away. Number 1, land owned by government or government agencies. Don't buy those kind of land. And if you even check what is going on presently in Ghana, the team set up by the president, John Mahama, which is for them to help to recover the looted money, the government properties that has been sold or bought by the previous government. Government properties that you should never buy are lands that are owned by Ghana Police, Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Railways Authority, Ghana Water Companies. This land has already been registered under the states. They are already registered. If you buy them, they will take them back. No matter the influence that you enjoyed in buying those land, you are in danger. Any government land or government agency's land, don't buy them. Number 2, reserved land. They are land that has been reserved for public projects. Okay, like for example, the motorway expansion project, the Accra Tema motorway, the expansion. There are some people, you've seen them, they are buying land close to that big road. When it's time for road expansion, those properties will be brought down. The same thing that happened on the Pokwase Amasama road. The same thing that happened on the Dodoa road. All those properties closer to these major roads, they are going to be demolished. They are reserved land for road expansion. Don't buy such kind of land. Okay, we have lands that are reserved for railway development. It's on the bigger picture. The current government might not be executing that project, but that doesn't mean the next government that will be coming will not. So there are land reserved for railway projects. If you buy such kind of a land, it's going to be taken back from you. This land has been reserved for public infrastructures and projects. Don't buy them. Okay, we have lands at aviation, the airport. You can see that the airport land is bigger than what you're seeing now. It's a huge hectares of land that has been reserved for airport expansion at any time. So if you see people going closer to the airport to buy land, you have to make sure due diligence has been performed, or else you are just going to waste your money. So be very careful if the property you are buying is very close to the Kotoka International Airport. I'll be telling you at the end of this video what you have to do to avoid this type of lands that I'm listing out or explaining to you in this video. Number 3, we have land we call the security zones. These are government acquired lands and they are also like a security zone. If you check my previous video, I spoke about the Dodoa forest. Dodoa forest is a security zone. You are not meant to go there to go and build over there. We have even land closer to the forest itself, which are yet to be developed. You are not meant to buy those land. You can see that few weeks back, all the properties around the Dodowa forest were all demolished. So you need to be very careful when you are buying land. Don't buy land at security zone. Another one is Achimota Forest. Achimota Forest has the one that has been developed as a forest, and they have land closer to it that are yet to be developed. Presently, a lot of encroachment is happening over there. People are building around Achimota Forest, which is very, very wrong. Don't near there. If you also imagine, was it last year? Was it a minister that died that even acquired some of the Achimota Forest and was sharing it to his family members that it should be owned by them forever? Those land will always be retrieved back in future. They are government acquired land and they are security zone land. We even have the Wager Dam. In fact, I even have an encounter over there. That land has been reserved. But we have seen chiefs, family members, they start selling that land. You can't register that land. But they are selling and they'll be telling you that, oh, they are speaking with the government is planning to give them the land back. It's not true. Don't buy security zone land. Even the Shah Hill Forest, I'm coming to that aspect as well. Then let's go to number 4. There are land that has also been reserved for government development. I told us one is for infrastructure, like the railways, the motorways, and a lot of others. Now, there are land that government have acquired them, but it's for development. This one is not for infrastructure, like the affordable housing, the Saglemin, or what they call it, the affordable housing lands. The government owns it already. Don't go there because the project has been abandoned. Then you are now going to buy land closer to that place or the land that has been registered for affordable housing. Another one is the Abubleshi. Even they've started sacking them over there. Don't buy land over there. They will sack you on the long run. That place has been reserved for government development. Okay? And we also have what they call this, the land that's reserved for sanitation. Those land too there are no place you have to go and buy land. Those are the land that you say they are very closer to big gutters. Those land, it's a big land that they knows that as this the city is developing, they need a more bigger gutter to be able to handle to build a very solid drainage system for the city. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful when it comes to all these type of lands. Don't buy them. Now, number 5, that is forest reserved. Forest reserved land or protected areas is also similar to the one I told us that government acquired them or they are also security zone. So this one is the Shah Hills. I told us the same thing with the Achimota Forest, the Ankasa Conservation Area, and also the Mole Park. Mole Park, you can use that kind of land for yourself. Do you understand? So just similar to the one I shared with us earlier, that they are security zone. Some of them too, government have already acquired them, and they are also going to use them as security zone. So we have the one that they are forest. They are reserved area that you are not even meant to near there, just similar to the Shah Hills. I told us I'll be coming back to it. The Dodowa Forest, Achimota Forest, Mole Park, those places, don't near them. Okay? Number 6, we have lands that they can never be for sale. They will only be for lease. They are government lands. Okay? Now, this type of land are land at Tema. They are leased and they will be taken back. That is, whenever you are buying land and you see TDC, that is the Tema Development Corporation. All the lands at Tema, they are under TDC. There was even a time when I was doing my MBA, I met one of my colleagues in class. There's this TDC housing project that was done few years back, many years back, that she and her husband that bought that property. So they thought they'll be owning that property forever. So it was when we did a similar project like we are doing I think business ethics and laws. So I think something like that came up, and I was creating a lot of conversations during the lesson in the class. And after we're done, she came to meet me and was asking me that, do you mean our property is not owned by us forever? And I said, yes, your property is even under TDC. So go and check your documents. And also those properties by the state housing, the one you have at Amasama, the one you have at what do you call this location? They have it around. You have at Tamale, all those houses you see that they are built by state housing. So those ones, when you buy them, they are for lease and they'll be taken back. So you should be aware. Okay, so they also land that for industrial use. So those ones are categorized under the Ghana Free Zones Authority. Ghana Free Zones Authority, those ones they are for industrial use. So land in those areas too, don't near them. Okay, TDC, the state housing company, don't near those places. Okay, so let's go to the last one, which is the land that has been marked for resettlement or disaster risk areas. And I'll give us example. We have the part of Old Fadama, which is Abublushi, the same one I was telling you that has been marked for redevelopment. So if you fall for the scam and you buy land in such area, you are going to find yourself in a deeper trouble. So I advise you. We have also the Dansuma coastal area that also leads straight comes to Weja, where there is even this factory now, Empire Cement Factory. They lead these Pambos. They lead straight. Those places, they are reserved by government, but you still see people going there to build. I don't know the arrangement they are having over there, but please, if you are coming to do something for a long term, you have to avoid all these areas. Please, government reserve area, security zone areas, lands that has been marked for infrastructures, public use, marked that has been land for resettlement or redevelopment. Don't buy land in all these areas. So how can you avoid all this kind of lands? Number one is to conduct search. That is the first thing you need to do. You conduct search at the Lands Commission. Now, when you conduct official search, the first thing you see is this land is not a state land. The moment you see that, it means it's not a land that was acquired by the government, maybe be it for development, maybe be it for infrastructure purpose, maybe be it a reserve like the Achimota Forest, or maybe like the Dansoma, the Abublushi area, the coastal Dansoma area that the government are monitoring to prevent sea erosion. It means you are first safe in that aspect. Now, but it doesn't end there. That is why you have to try to get like a realtor or a real estate firm like ours. We can do more deeper search for you to make sure you don't fall in any kind of these types of land I've listed in this video, because sometimes you also have to go and check to see about the zoning. Sometimes you work with the district assembly to check the zoning of that area as well, because sometimes some part of the land can still fall there. Everything might not fall there. So you still have some other things you need to do. So the first thing is to check with the Lands Commission to get a qualified surveyor to pick the coordinate of the exact land they are selling to you. It will go to the Lands Commission to conduct official search. So if your land is falling under state land, it will be categorically stated in that search. And the moment you found that it happens like that, you run. Don't buy. It's very, very dangerous. So your best bet first is to conduct search. But try to also employ the service of real estate firm like ours to help you with that work. And we can tell you that you can go ahead. Okay, and also note some of the other ones that have told us. This video is getting too long. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel at OLAMOSH Reality and Construction We render architectural service, building construction service, and real estate consultancy service. We can help you to acquire land or house here in Ghana or there in Ghana. I'm not in Ghana at the moment. And also, we can help you to build your dream home from foundation to completion. And also, we can help you with your architectural drawing. Okay, so don't forget, subscribe and see you some other time. Bye.